elimination matchup between the Connecticut Suns taking on the Minnesota Lynx. If you guys are new here and you guys have not done so already, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button so you guys don't miss any of the breakdowns of the content that we're putting out over here. And drop a like if this video helps you in any way, shape, or form. I'm joined by none other than my brother from another mother, my boy, BK. We are back. We are here. What's up, fam?
What's good, Brody? I'm ready for the day, bro. I think we all pretty much are on the same place for the day. I mean, it ain't really a whole bunch to talk about in these games, so it ain't a whole bunch of props to like. It's just it's going. Hopefully, it'll be a good game though. Hopefully, it don't be no blowout. So as long as that happens, then we should be all ball today. What's good, Mike?
We should. Hopefully we should. Of course I said it to you when we first logged in, but I got a flaunt for the people. Y'all see it right there behind me. Y'all see it. Y'all see it going around too. And we gonna give the Aces. We're gonna give them hell. I think we're one of the better teams that actually matched up versus the Aces.
Yeah.
On the season, we actually beat them. I want to say we actually beat them on their home court, too, if I'm not mistaken. So definitely, I feel the upside and hopefully the stride will be there for us. It'll be interesting to see the matchups for that. The biggest thing I think I know I'm gonna divert a little bit just because we know what we're going with for today. Like you said,
Mhm.
it's pretty much cut dry. So I think we got enough time to just talk a little bit more WNBA than what we normally get to talk, and just actually, people can see we know a little something about what we be talking about with this stuff.
Yeah.
But I think the X factor for the Dallas Wings going into that matchup is it's not going to be Satu, it's not going to be Ryan, I mean not Ryan, it's not going to be Howard, it's not going to be Enrique. It's Tierra McCowan. If McCowan can actually stay on the court, if McCowan can play the minutes and can force Kia Stokes to be uncomfortable, force Asia Wilson to be uncomfortable down low, that is the true X factor for them in this. Long as she doesn't get ran off the court, because in all honesty, I don't feel like they have enough to out rebound her, and if she plays with the aggression, get her putbacks and get her shots when she's on. I don't think that they do. Now they
Yeah.
can outshoot us in every way, 1 through 3, for a fact. That's easy day, easy money. And honestly, Dangerfield, the point guard position is probably the weakest spot we got going up against them because not Alicia Gray, Chelsea Gray, Dangerfield, Burton. I'm not scared of neither one of them trying to guard her. She is a vet. She knows what the hell she's doing. She's gonna cook them. Chop Curry right there. But 2, 3, and 4, that right there, I think it's decent matchups right there. Satu probably has the best matchup going up against Jackie Young. As long as she can bully her with her size and her strength, it should be good, decent. Um, and then shit, as long as Enrique is on, should be easy. Well, I'm not gonna say it should be easy, but her and Plum, I would love to see that shootout right there. Like
Yeah.
that should be a shootout right there between those two and whatnot. But I'm excited for that one of round two. Um, shit. So going into today's game, who do you got winning, Sun or the Lynx? It's on Lynx home court now.
Uh, I'm probably going with the Sun. Um, I just think they still pull it off. I don't think home court factors in a ton here. I just think it all comes down to grit and who gonna have it the most in crunch time, and I think it's gonna be the Sun.
So I'm gonna play devil's advocate. I'm gonna go on the opposite of that one. I'm gonna say I think the Lynx, and it's not because they on the home court or anything like that. It's just the fact that when I look at the Sun, looking at Tiffany Hayes right now, she's injured. She's playing through that knee injury.
Yeah.
She's not really playing the best ball. Heidemann, for some reason, is regressed horribly at the wrong time. It's been weird. Some weird regression for them. Sun's been great on the road, best road record all season. I'm not going to deny all that for him, but home court, you got Fee, you got Caleb McBride playing pretty much how they should be playing in this position. Going up to
Hmm.
the other side, I got AT and I got Bonner playing how they should be playing. Like that right there, I think they're pretty much evenly matched right there on both of those sides. When I look at the Lynx, they actually have a center who can go out there and do a little something, something, actually give them some production and stuff. They actually have, if they would actually use her, a decent small forward, but she gets pulled and yanked all the time for some of the other vets that they have, and Bridget and what is it, Benham, all of them.
Yeah.
I kind of give it. We know bench players normally play better at home. I
Mm-hmm.
kind of am gonna go with the Lynx because of that factor right there. It should be honestly a close game. I don't doubt that. Don't disagree, but I'm gonna go with the upset. I'm gonna go with the Lynx coming in here, handling it on their home court, doing what they got to do, and actually winning this shit out. And Fee, she gonna go out here. She gonna drop at least a 30, almost 40 piece. At gonna get the triple double. Wnba gonna set a 3-point record. And matter of fact, Bonner and McBride gonna set a 3-point record. Both of them. Both of them gonna be raining threes
Yeah.
out there today. Yeah, I got them both.
Yeah. I'm be taking it.
I know that's one of your
Me,
favorite props.
I like those calls, so I'm fine with that. Yeah, hopefully we won't see no blowouts. If we see any blowouts, that's gonna be a sorry ass night, cause
That's the thing. The Lynx just got to come in here and not come out flat because we already know the Sun. They're gonna continue to play regardless. They down by 15. They gonna feel like they can come back. And when you look at them, they don't rely too heavy on their bench outside of outside of Harris and outside of why the hell can I Carrington? There we go. Outside of those two, is really who's been carrying the bench. Yeah, O she can come in here and maybe do a little something, but they haven't been relying too heavy on that. So
yeah.
oh shit, that thing's broken. Oh wow. Damn, I got a broken camera on my desk. But all right, going over to DraftKings, the site that we played the most on, the site that's been pretty decent to us. Yesterday, if you guys caught the show and you got the core and everything for that, pretty decent day. I will be 10,000% when I say this to you. If you played a walk, give me the crystal ball that you got, because there was no reason on God's green earth, no reason at all that a walk should have popped and just been like, oh yeah, today is the day that we go to a walk. I would not have seen it. It wasn't in the cards. She played 4 minutes in the first game, gave like 2 fantasy points. It just didn't add up and make sense. But she got the run, she got the burn. She went out there. Howard wasn't in foul trouble. Satu wasn't in foul trouble. None of them were in foul trouble. But a walk came in. She was very productive. Went like 3 of 4 in her first stint that she was out there. Couple of blocks, rebounds, looked great. And I was like, damn, she broke the slate and legit broke the slate. Dropped 30 plus fantasy points. So if you played a walk, congratulations on that. But if you stuck with everything else, you played Odysseus and you ran it with Cloud. If you faded off of EDD for her bullshit that she went out there and did, and you played like Cloud, Atkins, Stewie, Jonquil Jones, McCowan, Satu, all these other players, you had a very good night. You cashed. So that's what we're in it for. Hopefully we can do the same thing again here tonight. Going into it, I mean, straight up out the gate, there's no need to beat around the bush. Literally, the top 4 people that we have over here, AT, Collier, Bonner, McBride, all 4 of them are in play regardless of captain spot, util spot, because they're going to garnish the usage. They are taking over 50% of the shots for both of their teams. I want to say that AT and Bonner are taking about 60%. I think 65% of the shots that they're taking for their team. And the latter half are at least still taking over 50% of the shots. I know that you were dropping inside the Discord some dimes in regards to field goal attempts and 3-point attempt props and stuff like that. I agree with you on those. Those are golden today simply because we already know where the shot concentration is going to come from both of these teams. It's just trying to figure out the bench pieces, the rotation pieces of where we're going to get crazy, funky, different in regards to that. You got anyone that stands out specifically that you would take for the captain spot, MVP spot from out of those 4?
For me personally, I'm going back to the motor. I'm going with AT. I'm not even gonna play around with it again. One thing I will say that the Lynx have done well is they've limited her as far as like her RA, as far as letting her go off and getting these triple doubles versus them like they were during the regular season. That has been good. That has improved, but I think today it just doesn't matter. One thing we know is that AT is a facilitator. I just think she's going to facilitate the hell out of this game. I think she's going to get you the boards. I think she's going to get you the assists, and she's going to get you a couple points. I had already said it earlier this morning in chat. I think she's going to go out there and drop a triple-double tonight. It dead ass would not shock me to see her go out there and put up a triple-double tonight. One of my favorite props from her is her over 24.5 PA. Probably my pick of the day. I mean, she's been consistently getting there, consistently hitting her assists. If we're talking about one of her rebounds or assists, she's been consistently at least getting to her assist props. So and getting you the buckets. I already said it again this morning. Those forwards for AT, they just too small weight wise. Like she can push them around all day long. The only thing that'll hurt AT is her going out there and getting foul trouble. Like I said again in Discord earlier this morning, AT leads with her shoulder. So it's either offensive foul or and one, or she's going to the line to shoot two. There is no in between. Like she either getting free throws or she's getting called for the offensive foul. She literally leads with that shoulder, which is one of the reasons why she can just easily push them forwards around. And like I said, yeah, you can put Collier on AT and say, oh, well, that's how we're going to slow her down. But as soon as Collier picks, don't you do that. Don't do that. My son out here fucking eat dirt, bro. That joint be tripping me. Yeah, take that out. And then it's so crazy. He trying to like wipe his mouth out with the hands he was just digging in the dirt in. Like, fam, you all right. You got it. But anyway, but yeah, like I said, you can try and put Collier on her, but the thing is once Collier get that first foul, it's like fuck that. Go back to Bonner. Go back to somebody that you probably not going to foul, because AT is going to make you foul her, especially when she gets into the paint. And you don't want Collier in early foul trouble in this game. That's one thing you just don't want. That's your star player. That's the player who's probably going to take the bulk of the shots today. So you want her locked in and able to give you 40 minutes today and not have to sit because of two early fouls. So I love AT as far as captains go. Like for me, that's one of my favorite picks for today.
Okay. Shoot, AT at captain. I don't know. Can you fit Bonner, McBride? You're looking at 2,000. I'd probably take a 0.
Trust me, it's gonna be tough as hell. I mean, honestly, that's more of a FanDuel play. If we talking about DraftKings, like again, while we love it, like you said, it's just the punch that you're gonna have to do and make. Like now you're hoping for a blowout. Because I don't really think you can fade Collier. You maybe could get away with fading Bonner. I think she's still going to, the shot volume is going to be there. I think the misses are still going to be there. Her blocks and steals are probably going to be there as well. But if I could see anybody having a down game, I could see it being her. Where can you pull up her roll numbers?
For who, Bonner?
Yeah. I know versus them on the road, she didn't do that great, but I wanted to see her road numbers overall. That was one thing I didn't really get to take a look at.
1 second. Let's see. Bonner. The one number Bonner. Playing the Lynx inside their building. She got 13 and 11. She had block and steal in both games on the road. 5 rebounds, 7 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 assist.
Yeah, and see, like from what I'm looking at on DraftKings, her road numbers: 22 games at home, 20 games on the road, 41% on the road, 42% at home. From 3, she's 36% at home, 29% on the road. She take way more free throws at home than she do on the road. Rebounds go down a bit, assists go down a bit. Blocks and still pretty much the same. Fantasy score goes down. She averages 33.3 9 at home, 29.6 on the road. So that's what I was kind of trying to look at too. I was looking at that and I was thinking, if there's anybody then that's possibly going to have a down game, it could be Bunner because she's been hot these first two. And we know how some of these players are, man. Like, just because they hot don't necessarily mean they're going to stay hot. So I think if there's anybody that you want to fade, that you can fade, I think it would be Bonner. Just for the simple fact she should see more Collier than Alyssa Thomas for me.
Okay. Would you fade Bonner? Maybe. I know I just talked crap about her, but take a stab at someone like Heidemann. I know like she's
Nah,
been
if I'm
legit.
taking a stab at anybody
Dog
else,
shit.
and I said this earlier when I was doing my notes, if I'm taking a stab at anybody else at captain outside of like McBride, AT, Bonner, and Collier, it's gonna be Rebecca Allen. Like, hands down, that's the choice. That's who I'm going with. If you lock her in at captain, she should be able to let you fit in AT, Collier at least. Well, I know that for sure. And you maybe could squeeze out. Like I said, for me, man, I'm thinking you take Rebecca Allen, and this will be your fade line. You can take Rebecca Allen, lock in AT, McBride, Collier. And then I guess in cash, you can lock in AT, Bonner, McBride, and fade Collier in cash. Maybe that helps you make that line work a little bit better. You got Carlton, and that's the thing, like you said, when you start looking down at some of those value plays, like some of those plays down there, like Carlton, she's sitting at what 4.2, 4.6 or something like that.
She's
Like,
at 4.6, and they got Banham at 4.2, and
you see what I'm saying?
these
Like,
two.
you're not getting a ton of value. So when you do make that AT line, you're gonna have to pray that value that you do pick pops for you. Because, like you said, it's gonna start to get crazy for you. Especially, like I said, you're gonna have to fade one or the other in both lines, because the only way you're gonna be able to fit somebody in is, like you said, by getting crazy, going with a Heidemann. Even Tip could honestly be another one that
Man,
could
I think I
possibly.
definitely, yeah,
It's her
I
birthday
see it.
today. I would love it. I would love it a
Birthday with
lot
a bum
more
knee.
if she shows up to the game with the natural look. And somebody put me on to this before, one of the dudes from the chat. If she show up with the natural look, then I'll possibly like it a lot more. I feel like that with her and Asia. And when Asia show up with the natural look, bro, she just go ham. Like, she mean business.
Are we talking about
So
the Afro puffs, no makeup, or
yeah,
what?
yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna be paying attention to the
Come here, Zo.
pregame snaps. I'm
Yeah,
gonna pay attention to the pregame snaps.
we'll
But
see.
I don't know, man. It's just over the last these two games, 21 minutes, 20 minutes.
Yeah,
She's not producing, and she's
yeah,
not doing nothing. And a
yeah.
lot of the shots are going to AT and Bonner. She's not getting those shots. And what was the last time she actually took? Last time she took double digit shots was when they played going up against the Lynx on a back to back, where she played 21 minutes. And I don't know. I mean, I think that is definitely a way to get truly different, because of course
Because
a lot of people are going to do just like what I'm
nobody's gonna play her
exactly.
today because of that. And you know what's crazy, bro?
But
Yikes! She played more minutes on the road than she do at home. Her minutes go up by almost 3.
yeah, they do.
Her field goal percentage is slightly lower. Actually, it's lower. Shooting about 50% at home, 45% on the road. But her fantasy number goes up. 19 fantasy points at home, 23.3 on the road. One.
I'm gonna have to.
Come here, you. Come here.
Is he in dirt again?
Yeah. Come here.
Oh boy.
All right, go in. Go ahead.
That might be the way to get different. Go with that Tiffany Hayes. I do agree with you. I think the only way I mess with that and go with that is maybe if I fade Bonner.
That's
I still
that's
haven't
what I'm
fully
saying. Because you
fully
heard what I already said. I'm already on the,
yeah.
So if I'm already there, then it makes sense.
It'll
No, get out
be
of there.
that'll be different for sure. Cause but I'll tell you for sure, going over to the Lynx side, I mean we already know Collier, McBride, cool. Dam Miller, GPP, I ain't even fucking with that. They really just mess with her on in these games. Definitely seems like Carlton, Banham, both of them trusted. They're going out there, they're gonna play. AP's minutes went up in that last game. AP went.
What's her price?
She's she's like 30, not 30. She's at 3600. She
That could
played
be
14 minutes in that last game,
that could
and
be your punt.
that was at I'm guaranteed she's gonna be highly owned. She put up 8.225 fantasy points in that last game, going 0 of 6 shooting.
Mm-hmm.
0 of 6 shooting. Played 14 minutes. And that's the thing. Tiffany Mitchell, she's been on a short leash. They're not really rolling run with her. And like I just said, Diamond Miller, she played 24 minutes in the last game, but she's not doing anything
Bro, I
necessarily out there.
honestly, I think that today's slate could be who gets Diamond Miller and Dorka House right. Either one of them are gonna have a good game. I like Dorka a lot more, but I
Let's see.
feel like
22.
Diamond Miller props are super low right now, and I feel like this could be the game where she does just a little bit more to get there. Like,
I mean, her
especially
minutes went up in the last game for Diamond. She
you
played
know,
24 minutes in that game.
especially at home. Because here's the thing: Tiffany Mitchell is giving you nothing, bro. She's giving you nothing. She's
I
giving you
think
nothing.
people are gonna chase Dorka.
Like,
They're gonna chase Dorka.
yeah, she's been playing extremely
She
well.
she played 32 minutes and dropped 24.75 fantasy points out there in that last game versus Diamond Miller played 20 plus minutes but only gave you like 13. Yeah, Diamond played 24 and only gave you 13.25. So they're gonna chase that Dorka. Dorka's
Mm-hmm.
yeah. They're gonna go to Dorka.
I guess, but
Yeah.
I still like Dorka fantasy score at 21.5. Again, I think the play is way better than Diamond Miller, but I just feel like prop wise, I feel like her shits is low.
Let's see.
And she gonna hit one of the what's
You
her
said for
PRA
Dorka?
at? Because her fantasy is at 16.
Or you're talking about Diamond Miller.
Yeah, Diamond Miller.
I mean, the way that you're talking about it, yeah, her fantasy is at 16, PRA is at 13.5. I'm not gonna lie, you kind of talking me into looking to go into her now with what you're saying about it. Because I mean, she does actually have that steal and block upside if she's not getting herself into foul trouble. She had 2 steals in that last game, 5 points, 2 steals, 2 assists, 1 rebound. And shit, over these last couple of games, a lot of them have been on the road. Her last home game, 32 minutes, dropped 20 fantasy points. Of course, that was against them. Played 30 minutes there. She dropped 30.75 against New York Liberty versus Dallas. Only played 11 minutes. Seattle played 29, dropped 22.25. New York Liberty again, 33-18. I mean, I think that's definitely a different way to get different. That
I
is.
think, and then to answer the question about Kayla McBride, yeah, I like Kayla a ton tonight. Especially if we think that they're going to sell out to stop Collier because of the night that she just had. Then I really like Kayla McBride tonight. So I don't mind that at all. I think she's good to go at home. No, dude.
Prop rise real quick for Caleb McBride. Are you going with the 3-point attempts or the field goal attempts?
I went with 3-point attempts. Her field goal attempts that shit is just too iffy. Even in the playoffs, bro. Like her shit. It wasn't I ain't really like that. I do think she's gonna take a lot of shots tonight. But for me, I went with her 3-point attempts, and I like her field goals made. She's been locked. I
36 points,
know
yeah.
field goals made versus Connecticut has been up and down, but as far as like I said, like her last five, she been locked in, and she gonna have to make some.
Let's see. Field goals in these last two games. She took 18, 14. Yeah, I can see it. She made 6 threes in that last game. Damn.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. Um. Shit. Hey, y'all drop any questions? Like we said, we're honestly kind of just stretching this out just because we know what we're going with today because we've seen them play twice already, and the usage and everything. Seven. I don't know if you missed it at the top of the stream, but literally was saying At Bonner, McBride, Fee. They literally are taking over 50% of the shots and everything for their teams. That's why we're really kind of heavy on both of them, looking at the props and stuff like that. Anyway,
Mm-hmm.
BK really just dropped a dime in a gem with that Diamond Miller. I'm personally looking for a full game stack that I could play for tonight. So
Dude, I'm
I'm trying to
like
figure that
when I
out.
say I'm loving this Bonner, like Bonner field goals miss. I think a lot of people are asleep on that. Like,
Oh, the amount of shots that she's gonna take, and more than likely, like you said, miss. Hell yeah,
man, I
hell
love
yeah.
that prop so much, bro. So much. So much. That AT shits too. AT misses both of them. Both of them. I mean, it's a lot to love with both of them anyway when we talk about field goals made or field goals attempted. Like, they shits are way too low because they're going to have to take those shots tonight. They're going to have that volume, both. But, man, yeah, I love the upside for the misses, bro. On both of them. So, yeah.
Sona asked me my favorite two for tonight. At the points and assists, she's hit that in every game. Going up against them, I'm not even going to change it. Like BK said, I agree with him. This is a triple double kind of night for her right here. And then my second one, if I got to go with it, I'm kind of probably going to go with safety, and I'm going to go with Fee
Bless you.
for her field goals attempted.
Stay with her. Stay with her.
Well, they done bumped it up to 18, but it was sitting at 17.5. I don't hate the push potential for that, but AT field goals attempted is definitely going to more than likely be my second one if I gotta uh, pair these up right now. But that'll be my favorite two for sure, for sure. But I mean, like you said, I'm going to cook up. You said you dropped a nuke. I'm pretty sure you dropped a nuke on a 2-pick. I'm dropping at least 50 on a 6-pick tonight. Like, no, I'm so serious. I for sure. Fee, At, Bonner, McBride, all four of them. There will be a prop for each one of them inside my line, more than likely. And I mean, you're hearing it right now in regards to it. But I agree with BK, especially on. Let's spell Bonner's name wrong. I agree with you on Bonner on the misses because she's going to attempt a lot of shots. There's no way that she's going to not miss at least 10 shots. The amount of shots that she takes, if she's taking at least 16, I mean, granted, you could go with her field goal attempted as well with that 16.5. But the misses on the road, on top of that,
Okay, y'all get
they
up.
practically not far and in between with how many times she goes out here and misses, which I'm pretty sure she might even be 100% on her misses too. Why do I keep spelling Bonner's name wrong, bro?
Mm-mm.
Dewana Bonner, she's taken 20. She made 8 in that last game. Over in that, she took 17. She made 6 over in that as well. So for me, like I said, I expect her to at least possibly take close to 25 in here in this spot. Play practice almost the whole game if she got to. So for sure, I'll be taking that 9.5 field goals misses. And then we just talked about it with the Caleb McBride at home. I understand she's playing at home. It's one of those things that we kind of went back and forth on throughout the season. McBride playing at home. I kind of don't mind her PRA just because I feel like she's going to be doing everything. She hooked it last time when it was at well, I'm pretty sure it was probably at 21 or something like that for that first game. But I don't mind it here. But I am going to take that 7.5 3-point attempts for her here.
Mm.
So, yeah. Right now, these are legit my top 4 favorite props right here. Top 2 will be these two, At and Fee will be my top 2 that I got for today. That's a fact. But like I just said, the sixth pick, you kind of are talking me into looking at possibly going with Diamond Miller. Maybe that fantasy or that PRA might be something that I look at, and then Rebecca Allen. If we're talking about Bonner, this is where I'm kind of thinking correlation with it. If we're expecting Bonner come out here, maybe be a little flat, have a weird ass night. Rebecca Allen, that'll be pretty much the number two, the 2B to Bonner. That'll go out there, have to help AT. She has the steal and block upside and everything for her. Probably might be looking at going with an Allen fantasy point, sitting at 22.5, and looking at fantasy specifically because she has the steal and block upside would probably be what I would look to for that. And then, like we said, it'll be between looking at Dorka or Diamond Miller. One of these two is going to be that last slot that I have, but I pretty much just cooked up a whole 5 slip, and you guys understand exactly why I'm on every single prop. Hopefully makes clear sense and it's the understanding, but yeah.
Yeah. Rebecca Allen playing a fuck ton of minutes, so I love her fantasy tonight.
And then just that stealing block upside, man.
Yeah, they haven't
crazy.
been going on no like that. All right, bro. Let me get off because I'm about to start. I'll just slam the kids here in a minute.
I feel you, bro. All right, man. Thank you for coming in and being able to pop into the stream for today, bro.
You know it, brother. All right, y'all.
All right. She is needed for that defense. Would you take Alyssa points and assist and Bonner's points, rebound, assist on the slam slip as hard since it's only one game tonight, or take the different prop with each one of them? So this is how I would pair it up, and this is why I built this line like this right here. I'm taking Alyssa's points and assist with the fact that she's been dishing the rock so much. And yes, I know Bonner, she's been rebounding quite a bit. Hopefully she can actually score and get a couple of assists. I don't think it would be wrong to take her PRA since literally the shot volume that both of them have is over 50% for this team, period. I don't think it would be bad to take them both on the same slip. But if you want to get the upside, either you're going to take something like maybe DeWanna Bonner's field goal attempts or DeWanna Bonner, the misses or the 3-pointer or something like that. But in this instance, because both of these players have such a high usage rate and they are commanding so much for the team, this is one of those times where you would actually take the PRA and the points and assists. It's perfectly fine to actually do that here in this spot. It really truly is. I really do love this right here, man. This is fucking beautiful. I'm shitting you guys now. I'm dropping 50 on it for real. I just got to figure out that last piece if I'm gonna go with Dorka, if I'm gonna go with Diamond Miller. But one of the two, I'm gonna figure that out for sure. Let me actually see. Maybe I might chance it, go crazy, go to first half prop, and see what has Dorka been doing in the first half. Went over only in the second one. Actually, Tiffany Mitchell unders might not be bad. What's your PRA at? Look, by the time I take Tiffany Mitchell under, she goes over that shit. Diamond. I don't know. BK kind of really did talk me into looking at Diamond Miller. Playing at home, the upside that she actually could get. They got her fantasy points sitting so low. And I mean, the PRA, 13.5. She hasn't gone over in both of those games. Let's see. Diamond Miller at the house. What have you done? She's only played them on the road. Interesting. 7 and 13. Huh. That is interesting. I can't even see what she's actually done going up against them. Let's see. What about Dorka? Dorka at the house. Played 26 minutes, 37 minutes. 8.62, 7.9. Huh. I don't know, man. I gotta figure out this last slot. It's gonna be something. Yeah, no, I love the slip. This right here, I would personally run it probably more security as a 5 pick. But if you want that 25x, like I want a 25x, I'm going for all of it. No guts, no glory, that type of shit. I'm going fully. Anybody got any other questions or anything like that before I cut out of here? I'm about to go fix some lunch and chill for the rest of the day. I mean, like I said, it's pretty cut dry for today. Definitely fee. AT, it's can get different. Fade Bonner, don't fade Bonner, but McBride. Run Rebecca Allen if you do fade the Bonner, or run Tiffany Hayes. Like I said, it's her birthday. She might come in locked in. fade the Bonner, and I mean, shoot, go Tip and Rebecca Allen running with AT, running back with Fee and McBride, fade Bonner. Hopefully, both Tip and Allen can get you that upside with no Bonner. The reason why is because of the fact they don't have charter flights. The flight and all that stuff is it's going to be too much for the WNBA to do. They're still growing. They're still trying to figure out the stuff. That's why that, and I do agree. The home field advantage for them to have it is kind of weird for the fact of you would expect the team, the higher seed, to have that elimination game factor behind them. But I actually kind of like it as how they did it, for the fact that you should have won your matchup anyway. There's no reason why we're going to go to, play this next game right here. True. On top of that, it's going to make it even more competitive. The higher seed, they should come in and have the advantage anyway. I think this might even out the floor for them in that aspect. For a fact, I know my cheap piece more than likely will be AP as well, guys. So I know AP will more than likely make it into my lines. So right now, the three that I'm looking at is going to be from the Lynx. It's going to be these three is what I'm kind of looking at. Maybe might do another line, get different, play a Diamond Miller just to get her low ownership, possibly get her to pop off. But I really don't see how we don't play Fee and McBride. Maybe if you're playing Collier, AP, I know it's gonna sound crazy, but this is what wins the GPPs and stuff. Fade McBride, run Diamond Miller. Try it like that. Maybe Diamond comes out. She's missing all her shots, but she takes all the threes like we're wanting for them to do. But Diamond goes out there. She's getting the rebounds. She's getting the steals, and she's actually scoring pretty decent on her home court. That would be a way to get different and run it like that. And then, of course, AT. Like, I mean, honestly, shit. Plug AT into that. Like I just said, we plug Diamond Miller, and we just talked about playing Rebecca Allen. And then, oh shit. Okay, DraftKings, don't ban my account. But boom, I know you guys just saw that. I know you just saw that. That's what the double fade of what we were just talking about on the stream. Well, what I just brought up in regards to fade and McBride, but that's what the fade of Bonner. I just built that. And if we're talking about narrative and all the other shit, I just built it. So you just seen it for a quick second. Rewind it if you missed it. I'm out of here, y'all. Good luck on tonight. Hopefully you guys cash out. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button if you guys haven't done so already. We got a one gamer NFL for tomorrow. Gonna definitely be back tomorrow with hopefully my boy Easy. We can break that down. Good luck to everybody. See you guys in the green. And yes, Stewie, she did. She cashed out for us, and was not as high on.